Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD
and Erin. So, part 4?
Troll? What number is that? Troll?
It's my accent.
Troll? Where are you from? Outer space?
Yeah, I'm from that planet and that My Universe video.
Oh look, they're pretty. Oh, they're all different girls.
All nice colours, yeah.
Oh, V's face! Oh, I see you, Joe!
Supermarket sweep! That's what we need! Oh my god.
Can I point out those mirrors in the shops, yeah? Only they could look hot in one of those.
I know, right?
I bet they go, you know at the fair, they go into that room full of mirrors and they still look hot in every mirror.
Yeah. They just keep teasing the song, don't they?
Do you dance?
Right, we're getting a bit more cowboy now.
How is that live?
What do you mean?
The vocals from both of them. You're like, no, I'm just listening to the record, right?
Yeah.
Never cut your hair. Have we got the same song? Oh! I can do what I can do! No! No!
I need to be able to come back a bit. Hey, breathe, guys! Pepsi!
Oh, look at that outfit! It looks really good with his dark hair.
Why is he in a wife beater and like...
Why am I so stunned by his shoulder? Don't tease me, Pug Jimin.
I reckon the reason RM never gets his shoulders out is because people will die if that happens, you know what I mean? Like, imagine how big they are. His lung capacity is great.
Definitely better than mine. Oh, I love that bit of the song. Oh, him.
Can you imagine someone's behind stage going like, "Feet, sit down, we gave you a chair for a reason."
Yeah. He's getting into it though.
And,
Not that they enjoy that one.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just enjoy the madness.
Oh, his face! That face. You can get away with anything with me with that face.
She's on a party bus, absolutely.
They're feeling it.
She needs a pole.
That's it.
It must be really difficult for him.
That's how I dance when my feet start hurting. Upper body only.
It makes sense they're going from Stay into So What though, because they're very similar vibe. Oh, poor V. Like you say, it must be so hard not to jump around.
Can I just say, all this confetti stuff they're using in their songs, we could go there in 5 years' time and find some of that shit. You'd never get rid of it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, look!
I was going to say, I wonder if we're going to do some choreo.
I heard it coming in.
I was like,
They would, yeah, they go together, yeah.
the way they move.
My man can just bit. Stop denying it, it's fine. Just embrace it.
It's not okay.
Sugar's clothes look like pyjamas and I'm jealous.
Like the
Shoulders trying! He's trying!
It's the law. It has to come out.
He's almost shaking like, what is wrong with this jacket?
Yeah. Just put each other out now.
So this one started with the shop and the coloured shirts.
There was some very good facial expressions in that bit. I mean, all throughout the concert, but yeah, some very good facial expressions.
In that. And it looked like a lot of fun.
It did.
I've never partied in a shop. Pizza place, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of if you're going back after a night out to someone's house, but you've just stopped somewhere to get something to drink, but you walk in and it's really bright, and then, I mean, God, what I would have looked like in those things compared to what they
That's
look
why I
like.
say I've done that in a pizza place. After a night out, you're getting pizza, you're waiting for it, someone puts some music on, you always dance around.
And them half dome mirror things. No one looks good in them, but you said they do.
BTS, yeah.
They don't clean them,
Like I
whereas
said.
that one was nice and clean. Have you ever seen one looking that reflective?
Oh,
I
didn't
said it in the
necessarily think
video.
the problem was on that side of things.
No,
So
no,
I've
it
always
was.
been like,
It was. It's not us.
I said it in the
We're
video.
stunning.
I could see them in one of those halls of mirrors at the fair, and every mirror you're like, why do you still look hot?
Good God,
Still
their
hot, still hot,
skin,
still hot.
All of them. What I would give to
Apparently,
have skin like that.
there's a lot of collagen producing foods naturally in the Korean diet, which is a reason that their skin is actually so good.
Would it be too late?
Possibly, I think so.
I also think that because skincare is such a big thing there, then more than it is. I mean, it is here, but it's all aimed at anti-aging. So I think when you're younger, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't bother with all of that stuff because I wasn't thinking about anti-aging because I was young. Whereas I think there,
Very much UV protection.
it's all the UV protection is a big thing, and there's so much in about skincare that they are probably going in their teens. They're already got a very good skincare regime.
Yeah. And I've seen them, obviously, in concert live a few times, and I've been very lucky. And they do look that stunning in real life. Literally, their skin and
It's what
everything.
I'm
You're just
afraid
like,
of.
what? Yeah, it's weird. It's glowing.
God, do you reckon they would like actually see us and be like, oh.
I don't want to think about that bit, Erin.
You're like, what happens in the UK? This is the best I get.
First song in that was a bit of Airplane Part 2.
I thought we were going to get Airplane Part 2 in the bit before, based on their outfits. Because I was trying to see what their outfits. I was like, what songs would these go with? Mm-hmm. And I thought we might have done that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we didn't.
No, because this one that came out, I've got here the tan, the white, and the orange was the colour scheme.
Yeah.
There was a bit. Some of them looked a bit cowboy-like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like touching on that westerny kind of.
Sugars looked like pyjamas with a jacket, and like I said, I'm jealous because I live in my pyjamas. I love my pyjamas.
Yeah, no, it was nice though. I was surprised we got Airplane Part 2 at all. Again, because of not having a set list, I didn't know what to expect, but it was quite nice. I wasn't disappointed with any of their choices. It was good. It was a nice surprise.
But they're BTS songs. You're never going to be disappointed.
Exactly.
But then if you're trying to find OT7 songs, that's a perfect one.
Yeah,
very good.
And if they were looking through their entire back catalogue and thinking, what haven't we done for a while? What would people be excited to see?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about Airplane Part 2 because it felt like a very short part of it.
It was, it wasn't all of it.
Yeah.
And my favourite bit is the walking, which sounds insane.
The walking,
and
the intro
not,
walking.
And it's not like they could have, set up a sprinkler system.
They did do a fair bit of walking, didn't they? When they were not on that bit, but as in other songs when they were walking, we were just like, ooh,
catwalk.
I mean, sorry,
it was the wrong way around of walking.
Yeah, just to go back to when we were going from blue and grey to Black Swan, black outfits with the silvery, bluey, grey coats, and RM walking down that catwalk. Oh my god, it hit me. So when I see that again, I need that picture.
Because this section,
that was a good bit of walking there from that bit.
This video had a lot of songs, but they were not full songs for a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Airplane Part 2, which went into, which might be why Airplane Part 2 is blurred in my head. Because I said about each song coming in like a new slap, Bapse was like a knockout hit.
Yep, always.
And we didn't even get the full song.
I'm not sure, them saying about outfits, I'm not sure that outfit was a Bapse outfit, but maybe that was a purposeful choice.
Yeah, they knew we wouldn't handle it in other things.
Because I felt like I felt Bapse would have come in section 2 and we'd have got the
Jimin's one
nipple.
button.
Which
no, let's put it out there, right, okay? JK thrusting in that top and the chain, no, we couldn't I couldn't
that's
handle
why
it.
I think actually it's a good chat.
Yeah. I don't think we would have handled that, so.
But thanks for that mental image.
Yeah. In the back.
Yeah. My notes for Bapse are the RM thrust, because he was the only one we really got a full thrust from.
Yeah.
And V's shoulder.
Bit of V's shoulder instead of Jimin's.
It's probably because he got all that tattoo and he's like, oh, look.
That was good, yeah. And again, they sounded really good, so.
Yeah.
Very simple. No
One
set that I can remember for that. It was just them dancing around.
I would like to say, though, for Bapse, is that when people talk about Bapse, they talk about Hobie hip thrusts.
I did mention to you, didn't I? I was like, the medley of Bapse you've still not seen yet.
That's one thing I would have wanted in this. If they're so famous, I want one.
You'll get them.
I've seen a TikTok.
Have you?
Oh, we went.
I haven't seen a TikTok. Yeah.
It is hard, obviously, to keep you guys from spoilers nowadays, but yeah.
I do my best, and then sometimes I'm like,
Oh, that's a reaction to him, not your reaction on TikToks.
yeah. I mean, it works.
Did it take you a second to be like, what the fuck is his reaction for?
I did. I feel like Joey. You're reacting, and then I'm like,
sorry, this is momentous.
Okay. I'm settling him. I'm making him settle more.
He knows it's okay. He chose me.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, Babsay went into Disease, which is a song that when it comes on, I'm like, huh? Oh yeah. And I like it. But seeing them perform it, I loved.
So I haven't, because again, it was one that was when I wasn't here. So I've only heard, and I don't, because when I don't watch things with you guys, I do feel like I don't connect with the song as much.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I know what you mean. When you've got a visual to connect with it, I find it easier.
But you guys will never understand because you've seen everything and you'll never not react to something without us. So I guess I'm the only person that will experience this, but a lot of my love or thoughts or feelings about a song come from discussing it and talking to you guys about it. So when I don't have that connect to it, I don't always bond with a song as much, or I need to then see like a live performance with
So
you
it can
guys,
grow on
or
you kind of thing.
so now that I've experienced it with you, when Disease comes on the playlist, I will be more keen to be like, oh, yeah, because we've.
I think it was in Disease that Sugar was rapping, and I was just taken aback by how fast it was and how long he was doing it for. I was suddenly like, what? Wait, what? Is he breathing?
Probably not.
His lung capacity is very impressive. So, yep.
And that went into Telepathy on the bus.
Telepathy's just such a
Yeah.
jam, you know, such a
love it.
chill jam.
It took
Makes
me,
you feel good.
like I said, it took me a moment to
Recognise it.
yeah,
Mm.
and then I wasn't completely confident. And also sometimes where it pops up, not all of them, it translated the
Yeah.
title.
Yeah, some of them are just the Korean names. So you like just like trying to recognise it by the sound. But yeah, no, it was a good one, and it was really fit. I feel like it fit their outfits and going on the bus and kind of just
The
jamming
fun
and
vibe,
just being silly. I thought it was good.
Yes, Jimin and a microphone.
Yeah, decided to smack himself in the bum and move on.
Boys.
And it's only when we rewatched it back did I get to see that bit, because obviously I must have.
The cat and I obviously noticed it because I saw in our reaction that we were both like, oh my god, Jimin. I wonder if it's one they watched back and our own's like, really?
Yeah,
Really, Jimin?
probably.
I can imagine little Macnays, they're giggling.
Yeah.
Do you reckon sometimes they plan
He
little
smacked
bits
himself
and they're
in the
like,
bum.
should we do it? Because they won't know until it's too late.
Then that whole section started with V at the front doing his...
Yeah, he was feeling it. He was like, I can't do choreo, but I can do this.
But then the others did it as well behind him.
They did. They often do that though, where one of them will start doing some sort of silly dance, and the others will then join in, and then all of them are doing it.
But what I loved about that is that to do it there and it to be V that started it is nice when he hasn't been able to join in the choreo.
Yeah.
That to be doing all of that
That's
together.
why I think he looked like he enjoyed that time on the
Yeah.
bus because he was able to do that. Bless him.
It
They're
must-
always really devastated if they get an injury.
It must have been so hard for him to, 'cause especially if you know that there's individual fan cams, so you've got a camera that is on you because you're on your own.
Yeah.
You have to keep doing your thing.
He has to be in the chair performing.
But you were telling me he didn't want to look out and watch so that he could
Enjoy.
be with
Yeah.
them. That must have been so difficult. Oh, sorry, it just hurt.
Well, just to clarify for you, the fan cams they don't have to constantly be performing to their individual camera. It's just a fan cam is their single shot basically. So it would be a mix of him doing his performance, but then also talking to, like, looking at them and whatnot.
But I
So
just mean
he
knowing
doesn't-
that you're being watched.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can't just go, da da da.
But
Yeah.
not that he would
Watch.
even do that.
Yeah.
It would be like, he'd be like, because you're
But yeah,
You're-
you'd
you're
see little
gonna be
bits where you're like, oh,
mesmerised.
he's lonely.
you're gonna be mesmerised
Or missing
by
the guys.
them.
Yeah. Bless.
He's gonna want to be, yeah.
They did a good job of whenever any of them that I've seen have been like a little bit injured, so they've had to be on a stool or a chair or anything. The other guys do a really good job of like singing round them and trying to get them involved where they can.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. But yeah, there's bound to be bits where they feel sad and disappointed.
Yeah. Maybe. And it's never a good thing. But Would I have died?
If
He'd been out.
oh, that's what I mean. Like it's not like he was out completely. He was still there.
But would I have been okay?
Oh, if he was performing, would you
Yeah.
have coped?
Oh, I see. Well, yes.
And I don't think you'd have picked him up at that point. I honestly
having that
don't-
focus of him in the chair.
Yeah, because he was it was highlighted,
Mm.
and because he was sat there, and so you
Looking
saw
like a boss.
things that I normally pick up on that he does, but you don't necessarily.
Yes, but let's not pretend this is a new problem.
It's not a new problem, but to make such a
Impact, yeah.
it. Yeah,
It
if
was
he,
personified,
If,
I
yeah,
think,
if he
yeah.
hadn't have,
By him being in that chair.
yeah, it was a very unique situation.
It also sounds really weird when she says it like that.
What?
Do you like this guy? He's quite nice. Put him in a chair. What do you think now? Hell yes!
Well, let's come on. Let's not downplay it. Let's put him in a chair, put him in a gorgeous outfit with a chain around his neck and a tattoo all down his chest and up his neck. And oh, by the way, it's V. Massive compliment to him, because there's not many people that you would think could hold such presence by not performing and being injured and be like, you have to stick to this chair as much as possible and limit your movements. But yet he still is so visually tantalising and draws you in. So he's really amazing.
One of his biggest talents is charisma.
Yeah, and it's just facial expression.
I say talents or traits, just, yeah. So the next song was Stay, which was cut off, which I think they did because they know we haven't heard that and they didn't want us to be spoiled. So, yeah, we didn't get much there, but it went straight into So What, which, again, we haven't done, but we've heard it at the club night.
Yeah.
And it's a memorable song because it's got such a clear So What. You
Yeah.
know, it's not one that you forget you've heard.
Yes. It made sense to me that Stay went into So What, because they have a very similar vibe, those two songs.
They felt like the way they were staging them would have been if there'd been a crowd there, they would have been interaction songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got here, my notes just say confetti.
The giant confetti guns that they just...
Yes. I'm not allowed confetti at Erin's house.
Why? Because it gets everywhere, stays there?
Because one year, Jenny brought confetti for New Year's Eve.
I didn't bring it. I think I just pulled the trigger.
And when we moved house, multiple years later,
You found.
yes, it came with me.
It's like glitter. You just never get rid of that shit.
Yeah, that went into I Need You, which was a nice surprise.
And you saw a bit of the I Need You choreo.
Yes, they were on the floor and they were...
Body rolls.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that bit.
I do.
I don't, but
Jimin was front and centre.
that song traumatized, that MV traumatized me. Like it really did.
Well, when we get you for a live performance or a dance practice even, it will
And that's why
separate
that's why
it for
we
you from
said
the BU.
we needed to see it separately.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we did, but I still think there's still some like residual trauma there.
That's fine, don't worry.
And that went into Save Me, which I was really excited about. What I loved about that is that I hadn't registered that it was going into Save Me yet. And Kat was grinning at me. And I was a bit like, why is she grinning at me? Because I think it might have been just before I Need You that I got excited thinking they were going to do Save Me, and then they didn't.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I'm not confident in those songs enough yet.
Yeah,
to
I've heard them a few times.
Say
I've
for
listened to
definite.
Save Me a ridiculous number of times for how long we've had it.
It's such a tune,
Love
yeah.
it.
And I love the choreo for it. And then they do it and they love
Sorry,
that.
are we remembering when Jenny discovered BTS in October and then Spotify were like, you're in the top percentage of people within 3 months, and we had like 10 songs. So no, I'm not surprised.
I forgot that.
I'm not surprised. I'm literally
I was in the top 1%.
Yeah, there is no.
Oh dear.
There's nothing. I wonder if that's top 1% for the UK.
I think so. I think they
Because I don't think you'd be in the top 1%
No,
worldwide.
can't be.
So it must be for UK.
Probably
but
the UK.
still,
Okay.
an astounding.
Effort. Well done, me.
Yeah, well done, you lunatic.
I told you once I'm in, I'm all in.
Remember those stats, yeah.
Yeah, and the last song on this section Oh, God, saying that saved me. They did the full choreo.
They did, yeah. It was good. I remember Ern's bit.
Yeah.
It's
Although
like
he couldn't,
he
because he had to hold a mic, so he could only do it one-handed.
It's like he knows that it's a thing, so he does it.
I was actually waiting for the others to take the piss out of him, but they didn't, so I love that bit.
And the last one was Idol.
That was remixed.
It was, yeah. And again, they didn't do the full choreo all the way through because... Whew.
Yes. No. That's one of the Mama performances that I had in mind when you were like, oh, do you think we're ready? And I was like, no. Because they do other dancing and then they go into Idol. Full production. It's amazing. Really, really good. That's on the list.
It will be... I suppose we've only seen performances either where it's a live performance for some kind of award show or something, and so it has been crafted and it has to be, they want it as it is, or we've seen ones where the song is purposefully a bit silly, like Ampan Man or
that Ampan Man one had a full...
No, I know, but the song was like had like its cheekiness to it, and so when they do little bits, it fits in with it. But to see Idol, which would be one of those
big production
numbers, but being a little bit different, and then getting their own in-concert flavour was something that we haven't experienced before, and I loved it.
Yeah, they just go around and just jam out to it basically and have a good time, which is nice.
Which is cool.
I think it goes with the vibe of the song as well. You can't stop me loving myself and just be having a good time.
Yes. Oh,
it's a real. I'm just
the fan cams of that at the concert. Jim and JK walking around, can't stop them loving themselves. Like, there's some good fan cams of the concerts. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, that's the end of that section. Section 4.
It was a good section.
It was. There's a lot of songs. Yeah. Okay. So that was section 4. Please stay tuned for section 2.
Were you doing a French accent?
No, it's the way I said tuned. Maybe like what? I was like tuned. Tuned, and it made me. Yeah. Section. Please stay tuned.
Over pronunciation now. Stay tuned
for section 5. Your call is very important to us.
Oh my god, are you like tannoyed announcer? Actually, that would be like...
Please mind the gap.
Or the woman on the train that sounds a little bit...
Yeah.
That's what she just...
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
So thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Now you're doing like fake Queen's English. Bye.